last year you did a reduction in your extended care beds in order to meet your shortfall. And that was communicated to the community.
That's correct.
So what was that amount of beds that you reduced in order to meet that shortfall? Or it was one of three things, right, that you guys did to meet the shortfall for Hilo East Hawaii region.
That's correct. We went from a staff level of 90 beds to 70.
To 70.
Correct.
And since then, you've now reduced it to 52.
Actually, we still have staffed the 70 beds, but by changing our admissions process, meaning that we encourage people to go elsewhere if they can afford to, and only take people when they have nowhere else to go, which is part of our mission. What we found is our census has gradually decreased to, we're at 52.
Okay, so I have a question. If a person is capable of paying, you're recommending that they go somewhere else.
We are, because even if they pay, we still lose significant dollars on every one of those residents because of the age of the facility. Our reimbursement levels don't cover the cost of providing that service. But again, I want to emphasize, if a resident or a patient does not have the means and the private facilities, won't willingly take them, we admit them every single time.
Well, that's not what the public is telling me.
Well,
that you guys are first telling them that they need to either go to a private facility or go to Honoka'a. Then you guys are looking to house them that far away from their families because of the efficiency for your hospital, which we help to subsidize for some of those beds.
I can answer some of that. You're correct. Honoka'a is 47 miles away from Hilo. So in examining this, and we haven't taken this lightly, we've spent a lot of time looking at it. Bluntly, most residents that are admitted to our facility who have nowhere else to go have very little family or family involvement. There are some, though, that do, and part of our planning and consideration is that we will need to make accommodations for family to be able to visit up in Honoka'a. So we have talked about things as a regular shuttle service, things that would be, we already make courier runs back and forth between our facilities. There would be ways to mitigate the impact to families. But in assessing the families and the residents that we currently have, you would be surprised at how small that number, unfortunately, who have regular visitation from their families. Sometimes they have nobody else, and that's why they end up with us.
Well, okay, just to let you know, I'm not getting complaints from the potential patients. I'm getting complaints from their families. So their concern is, how do we go and visit them in Honoka'a, right? Even if you have a shuttle service, is it going to be like running on the hour, on the every 2 hours, once a day? Same thing if they were to go to Ka'u. But I just wanted to let you know that, to me, and based on the testimony that's presented here, it didn't seem like there was a necessity to make that decision now, looking at the budget moving forward. But you've already made that decision after the cuts that were already made in order to balance your budget for this year. So I just wanted to let you know that's the complaints that I'm receiving from the community and from families of potential patients. So